In the autumn of 1979, a determined woman walked into 10 Downing Street as Britain's first female prime minister. Her name was Margaret Thatcher, a grocer's daughter from the small town of Grantham, who had risen against all odds to the highest office in the land. Known later as the Iron Lady, she ruled Britain with a strong hand during the 1980s. Thatcher was not born into wealth or privilege. Her father was a shopkeeper who also served as mayor of their town. From him she learned the values of hard work, self-reliance, and discipline. She studied chemistry at Oxford, later trained as a lawyer, and slowly climbed the ladder of politics, often being underestimated simply because she was a woman. When she became prime minister in 1979, Britain was struggling with unemployment, strikes, and economic decline. Thatcher believed the country needed bold reforms. She reduced the power of trade unions, privatized state-owned industries, and encouraged free markets. Her policies were tough and often unpopular, but she argued that they were necessary to restore Britain's strength. One of her most defining moments came in 1982 during the Falklands War, when Argentina invaded the remote British islands. Thatcher made the risky decision to send troops. Against the odds, Britain won the war, and Thatcher's image as a strong leader grew. Her nickname, the Iron Lady, came from the Soviet press, but she wore it proudly. She was firm in her beliefs, never afraid to argue with world leaders, even close allies like U.S. President Ronald Reagan. She stood against communism, supported strong defense, and played a key role in the final years of the Cold War. Yet Thatcher's rule was not without controversy. Many working-class communities suffered due to her economic changes, and her introduction of the poll tax led to nationwide protests. By 1990, even members of her own party turned against her, and she resigned after 11 years in power. Still, Margaret Thatcher had left her mark on history. She proved that a woman could lead a nation with strength and conviction. Admired by some, criticized by others, she reshaped Britain forever. To this day, her legacy remains debated. But one truth stands firm. She was indeed the Iron Lady who changed the course of her country.